that amount of money. You should sell the idea to the Kufuor administration so they will raise the money to pay the so-called debt of TOR and then VRA. Okay, but somehow, like Kwame Duncan would put it, I don't know whether it's the second King James version of their manifesto. You remember their manifesto is in two forms. Two forms, yeah. At the launch of it, somehow it was smuggled inside. Okay, and SADA was given prominence. It became a flagship. We are going to do it. 200 million right from the beginning. Subsequent budgetary allocation of 100 million. As we speak, I believe that even Eco Brigade, with greatest of respect to the people along the coast. Indeed, I'm a tourism student, and I know and I appreciate the value of cleaning the beaches. But Eco Brigade, as we speak currently, has even had a bigger budgetary allocation than SADA. If you imagine the geographical catchment area, absolutely. So if you come to think of the catchment area that SADA is supposed to affect, okay, and you look at the stretch of the coastal land space of Ghana, and it is getting much more than SADA. It certainly convinces and tells you straight in the eye that the NDC certainly never meant to establish anything called SADA. They don't have that particular political commitment, okay? At least even in the wake of this whole Wyoming issue.
They pay Wyoming more than they
absolutely put together Wyoming and Waterfield in excess of 1 trillion. Okay, all Ghana cities given to the two. In the words of the Attorney General, I don't know what I should say, the late Martin Amidu, because he had actually been put out.
As far as his office is concerned.
As far as his office is concerned, obviously not him. He has demonstrated some mark of integrity.
That's right.
We ought to accord him that.
That's right.
His writ currently in court. He has described Wyoming and Waterfield as fraud and a conspiracy to dupe the people of Ghana. Yet, NDC, when they came into power, you remember?
Gargantuan
criminal, okay, activity with an attempted concealment, aided by some rented, criminal-minded, perverse journalists out there. Yes, and I think it's really, really terrible, and we don't have to allow it. And I think it is awakening the people of the North to know that when the NDC first came to power and said that the coffers of Ghana was empty, it was not true. Because even if it was true, how could they have afforded 3.6 billion just for transition? And I remember listening to Honorable Alex Ebefia, the Deputy Chief of Staff, when it was put to him whether the outgoing government team, okay, had some part of the payment. He said they were not responsible for them. Yet they paid themselves. Social democrats who are supposed to actually caring for the people can come and spend the taxpayer on them. Absolutely. That's why somebody...
And they did that. They renovated bungalows in billions of cities and bought themselves several four-wheel drive.
So all of this put together, okay, and the inability of SADA to become a reality today has actually taught the people of the North a lesson that they never meant well for them, okay? At least the MPP, through President Kufuor, demonstrated it by establishing the fund with a seed capital of 25 million. So you couldn't have actually doubted Nana Addo and his promise of 1 billion because there's been a commitment and you can actually feel it. And now the NDC has come even to reconcile the two acts, so they can roll over that particular budget allocation. We are yet to be told where it is. I remember sitting in a program with the chief executive, and that is actually the sorry part of even this whole issue of SADA. As we speak, SADA is not visible anywhere in the North. If you ask people out there, just go out there and do some census about what is happening regarding SADA. Some people might even think that it's a whole new set of people or an NGO coming to that particular area.
But MCA is visible.
Absolutely. You don't even need an office of MCA to know MCA is visible. The work itself speaks. We've had water. As we speak, the NDC claimed that they are extending the Bywater project that has given the Tamale Metropolis potable water to nearby districts, Savulugu and Tolonkumbungu. You know, the support is coming from MIDA. Okay, it's coming from MIDA. It's not coming from NDC. Absolutely. So even if you come to North today, the development that is going on, virtually all of it has at the hand of NPP and President Kufuor on it. Talk about the hospital, for example, and I've heard them time with that number, say it on radio. Somehow, I don't really know for what reason, they don't actually get that challenge. sometime in 2010, it took the former president himself, His Excellency John Ajay Kufuor, to grant an interview to local station in Tamale, Diamond FM, and gave a history, the background to how the fund was secured.
For the rehabilitation of the Tamale teaching.
Yes. Yeah. And it was a total matter of course. Even Kudu's political party would have built the hospital for the people of Tamale Northern region. You don't need any political party because everything, the fund was secured, design was actually done. You just needed somebody to continue, okay, from there. And we all knew that after 2007, January 2007, the term of office of the former president ended and somebody ought to take over. Yeah. So it was a matter of course. So it's not as if there's something that they could do. Possibly in the light of, or in the eyes of good governance, if they had tried that, that might be a negative for them. But to continue it, I don't think it is something that ought to be of a credit at all. Because
there
like
was
I said,
also there was a block at the UDS, wasn't there?
Wow, wow.
Beautiful.
That reminds me about Dungu. Dungu is a village, when you are coming from Tamale, from Accra Kumasi, entering Tamale. I think that's the last village before you get to Tamale, Dungu. Dungu used to be an obscured place, not very known. And many people born bred, lived a decade of their lives in Tamale, never known any place called Dungu. But courtesy President Kufuor and his infrastructure development for the UDS. Today, virtually everybody is looking at that particular place. And I bet you try it and see, possibly the likes of cantonments and airport residential area would be competing in terms of price of land. Okay, absolutely.
Because of the developments installed by the NPP government there for the UDS.
Oh, yes. The infrastructure is state of the art. The president came, President Mills, of course, usual of his store, came and was cutting sword left, right, center. Okay, he cut the sword of all of the places. He went to Tamale Polytechnic, a computer, ICT laboratory that was already in use, yet to be commissioned. He came, they repainted it, commissioned it, went to Northern School of Business, where a dining hall was put up by, I think they facilitated more or less by the former MC, Amin Anta, okay, who himself is an old boy of that particular school, facilitated the construction of a dining hall. NDC came, repainted and commissioned. You understand? And I think Baba Jamal let know a secret out of it after when he said that any new building they see, they will repaint and commission. So virtually every structure there. And that is how come that the people are disappointed. The people are not happy with the NDC at all, giving the expectation, giving the confidence that they had. So if it's going to now be the issue of bread and butter, which I'm not in that at all, that the consensus among the people today is that never again should anybody can play on the sensibility of the people, and they will not give themselves out for any trivial issue at all. It's going to be the genuine issue of bread and butter, and who certainly can guarantee a future for them.
Thank you. Never again will we be deceived by people who come in, paint what is not theirs, cut scissors, cut sword, and turn around and deceive everybody else about what their real intentions